Welcome to Frequency Matters, the RF and Microwave Update series. I'm Jen DeMarco, and I'm here with Eric Hyam, and we're coming to you from Middletown, Rhode Island for the Summer 2026 Beach episode.
Jen, it's great to be here as always, and thanks. And something's missing from the setup, however. Wait a minute, look up there.
I'm never late, but I might be on the wrong beach.
Tim, you made it!
On the dot as usual, Tim.
Great to be here, both of you. Our sponsor for this episode is RFMW. RFMW is a technical distributor of RF, microwave, and power management products. As you begin your next design, consider exploring their broad portfolio of product lines and supplier partners on their website.
In this month's Summer July issue, we're covering AI, software, and test.
And how AI is changing how engineers work and collaborate. And to save time, we asked AI to summarize the issue for us.
And to explore the idea of working from anywhere.
And some of us took that a little too literally.
Well, while they're conducting field research, let's get started.
Let's start with our cover feature.
How Cadence Agentic AI will transform RF design productivity.
AI helping engineers streamline RF system design workflows.
Hang on, the AI summary is almost finished generating. Okay, let's see what it says. Humans may now leave repetitive tasks to me.
And that's exactly why we still read the full article.
Moving along now.
Our MVP feature highlights Integra Technologies' new 10 kilowatt power transistor.
Yeah, and that's a major advancement in high power RF technology.
Let's see what the AI summary says for this one.
That's it?
That's the summary?
That appears directionally correct, but contextually limited.
Well, we're still refining the model. And next, we look at millimeter wave, dual channel, up converters and down converters from Spectrum Control.
Designed for smaller footprint systems and faster time to deployment.
In other words, improving efficiency in RF and microwave system architectures.
The AI summary?
Frequency goes up, frequency goes down, deployment gets faster. Makes sense to me.
A goal we can all appreciate.
Especially in high-density RF systems.
Finally, we look at a tech brief from Pickering Interfaces on a graphical tool set that simplifies RF and microwave test system design.
An approach that helps engineers visually configure, build, and streamline complex test setups.
In other words, making RF and microwave test system design more intuitive and efficient.
I wonder what the AI summary for this one is going to look like.
Again, technically correct, but simplified.
And that's why context matters. Whether you're exploring agentic AI,
Advances in RF power devices,
AI-driven antenna analysis,
improved software workflows,
or advanced test methodologies, you'll find it all in the July issue.
thanks for reading Microwave Journal. And remember,
the AI may summarize the articles.
But the full context is where the value really is.
all right, let's get back to some RF and microwave reality.
It was great to see you today, Eric. Thank you so much for joining us on the beach for this one.
Well, Jen, pleasure as always.
It was nice to spend some time in the sun.
Agreed. It's a little cooler at my beach, but still great to see you both.
Thanks, Tim. So with that, let's get into what's happening in the news. On June 29th, Honeywell Corporation announced the separation of its businesses into two technology giants, Honeywell Technologies and Honeywell Aerospace. Honeywell entered the aerospace market in 1914 with the demonstration of the first autopilot system over Paris, launching a legacy of guided flight. Since that time, they have created numerous breakthroughs in aviation know-how, including precision navigation systems, jet engine design, in-flight entertainment systems, and runway safety equipment. In 2024, they acquired Cobham Advanced Electronic Solutions. Honeywell will be a leading global Tier 1 aerospace and defense supplier of mission-critical systems and technologies. Also in the news, Keysight Technologies and WIN Semiconductors recently announced a joint MMIC design workflow that enables GaN MMIC design houses to achieve first-pass tape-out success. The workflow connects on-chip multi-domain simulation, 3D layout with verifications, and off-chip MMIC evaluation board design into a single environment. It supports a growing number of companies developing GaN MMICs for 5G base stations, Wi-Fi access points, satellite payloads, and defense radar systems. A failed tape-out can mean many weeks lost to another foundry respin. The new workflow automates the full set of simulation, optimization, and verification steps required to sign off on a MMIC design, ensuring no analysis is skipped before the design and submitted to the foundry for fabrication. I expect this new joint offering will result in a rush of new product announcements from a wide range of MMIC suppliers. What news piqued your interest this week, Tim?
Thanks, Jen. There are a couple of space stories in the news again this week. Rocket Lab is in the process of acquiring Iridium Communications. And at $54 per share, this values Iridium at approximately $8 billion. Remember, this is the sat phone company that grew out of Motorola in the late 1980s. They finally launched their first LEO satellite in May of 1997, and satellite phone service was officially launched in 1998 when Vice President Al Gore, fresh off his invention of the internet, called some dude at the National Geographic Society. The company quickly learned how expensive it was to build and launch satellites, and 9 months later, they declared bankruptcy. The U.S. government stepped in to help finance a recovery. There have been a number of starts and stops since then, but Iridium now has more than 500 partners who use their reference designs and its world-renowned constellation to deliver satellite services to the far corners of the Earth, including the polar regions. So what do we have as a result of this merger? You've got Rocket Lab's industry-leading launch capabilities and satellite manufacturing, and we're combining that with Iridium's global satellite communications network. This is now a competitive, vertically integrated space company that designs, builds, launches, and operates its own constellation that can deliver critical communications capability to millions of users worldwide. This acquisition is just one example of how the new space market is consolidating, positioning players for growth and industry dominance. I've got one more space industry news story. Our friends at SpaceX are at it again. They've asked the FCC for authorization to launch 100,000 satellites in what would be a third-generation constellation. This one designed to deliver multi-gigabit connectivity. The filing indicates SpaceX intends to move into the W and D bands of the spectrum to expand backhaul capabilities. W band is 75 to 110 gigahertz and D band is 110 to 170 gigahertz. So what does SpaceX need this super high-speed links for? AI, of course. AI requires massive uplink capacity to support high-definition data necessary for real-time decision-making and industrial automation. The Gen 3 satellites, described in the filing, will be equipped with advanced phased array beamforming and digital processing technologies, as well as optical intersatellite links. Interestingly, while the filing references SpaceX Gen 1 and Gen 2 constellations, the filing does not refer to the constellation as Starlink. By the way, this filing is also separate from SpaceX's request in February to launch up to 1 million satellites to function as data centers in orbit. What? 1 million satellites? I guess we're moving to a future where everyone has their own satellite. Okay, sign me up. I want one. Like I've been saying for quite a while now, watch this space.
Thanks, Tim. We're excited to share something new with the community. The RF Career Series podcast will highlight the people behind the technology, their career journeys, what inspired them to enter RF and microwave engineering, and the lessons they've learned along the way. Look for the first episode coming soon. I'm especially excited that our first guest is Del Pearson, someone many of you may already know as a former Microwave Journal Frequency Matters host and a member of the RF and microwave community. I'm looking forward to sharing her career journey and insights with our audience.
That includes a special focus on encouraging young engineers and first-time authors to get involved in the field and share their work.
Yes, of course. We also want to highlight and elevate women in RF and microwave engineering, sharing their career paths, technical contributions, and perspectives across the industry. If you're interested in participating in the RF Career Series, I'd love to hear from you. You can email me at jdemarco@mwjournal.com.
That sounds like a great opportunity, Jen. The strength of this field comes from a wide range of voices, experiences, and approaches to solving problems. Reach out to us, share your experience, and let your voice be heard.
Our sponsor for this episode is RFMW. RFMW is a technical distributor of RF, microwave, and power management products. As you begin your next design, consider exploring their broad portfolio of product lines and supplier partners on their website. And please remember, if you are a member of the RF microwave industry, a subscription to Microwave Journal is free. Please visit our website at mwjournal.com. Thank you so much for watching our Summer Edition Summer 2026 Beach episode. We hope everyone has a wonderful summer, and I sure hope you enjoyed our beach episode and stay cool.